Okay, so we are going live for the reason being of this PDS tornado warning. This is in Minnesota. It has been observed. This is near Crosby, Riverton, Trombled, Walford, Mission, Aitkin. You're next. Bay Lake. You're just out, but you got to make sure you're ready. Farm Island as well. So this has a very, very strong amount of rotation. So we are watching this 1 second, guys. If you're wondering about the ringtone, yes, that is from Ryan Hall's album, the Y'all Bought album. Okay, but okay, so the only reason being that I'm on here is because there is definitely a tornado on the ground. My main area of interest, I mean, you can't really see it on our correlation coefficient, but it's maybe in that area. Now, remember, this is in Minnesota, near Crosby, Riverton, Trombled, Aitkin, Mission, Walford. Just make sure you're watching. And if you have any family up in this area, I would definitely go check on them. Okay, so weather spotters confirmed a tornado 1 or 2 miles west of North Long Lake. Okay, so Long Lake, if you're wanting to know where that is exactly, it's pretty much where the you see the rotation here. So I'm not. Okay, so there's definitely rotation. I'm not exactly completely sure that this is on the ground. Okay, so again, a PDS tornado warning was issued for west central Aitkin and central Crow Wing counties. There was a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado located over Merrifield or 9 miles north of Brainerd, moving east at 35 miles an hour. If you are in any of these places, these counties, right here in these areas, cities, you need to make sure you're in your safe spot immediately. So this rotation that you're seeing on your screen here is moving east. So you need to be ready to go and Trommel, Walford. This could come your way. Canyana, excuse me. Aitkin. You need to be in your safe spot and preparing because this could be coming straight your way. We're going to get you prepared. Mission, you are in this tornado warning, and I would like you to be in your safe spot just in case this shifts north. Riverton, Crosby, Deerwood, I would make sure we're in our safe spot. Farm Island, this could shift southward. So despite you being on the edge of this tornado warning. I need you to get in your safe spot as well. Also, these other towns, small towns, the Serpent Lake Mobile Home Park. These areas could be impacted if the tornado shifts southward. Crosby Beach, the Kenyatta Regional Medical Center. You could be impacted if this shifts southward. Ironton, you could be impacted if this shifts southward. We're probably going to see this small area in Manganese. I'm not sure how to say that, but if you are in this area that I am now circling, you need to be in your safe spot immediately. If you're along this area, you need to make sure this rotation is shifting. And looks like we just got a new tornado warning. Okay, yeah, that they for longer. Oh my gosh. Okay, this has shifted south. Okay, so looks like another storm that's developing. I can't really tell. There's the notch right here. There's that notch. They have issued a tornado warning for that. So I would be, and there's some hail too right there. I would get in your safe spot if you are in these areas that I am about to. Garrison, need to be in your safe spot. Bay Lake, White Hawk, Coulter, Bennetville, Nichols, Wellswood, Malmo, Glen, Kimberly, McGregor. If you're in there, Kimberly, anything in those areas, Rossburg, anywhere over there, you need to be in your safe spot because these storms are not playing around. I'm trying to see if we have any storm chasers in these areas. Okay, so Corey Gherkin, you're there. People hear the sound.
What's going on?
He's in Proudman County. I'm not sure if you can hear him, but this is his look.
There is a little couplet just northwest of Crosby. That is the original cell we were on. This new warning, a little bit of rotation just west of Bay Lake.
Okay, you can just listen to Corey Gherkin. He's okay. All right. As we're watching to Corey Gherkin, I'm going to mute him so I can talk. Okay. So we have, if you're just tuning in, if you're not, we have 2 tornado warnings. We have one, a PDA. Looks like something happened there. So I'm gonna have to see what's going on here. But something just really happened there. Looks like we're back up, possibly, maybe. Yes, we are. Okay. Okay, so now you can see Corey Gherkin again. He is currently in Brainerd still, south of Brainerd in Crow Wing County. So again, we have 2 tornado warnings, one a PDS tornado warning. These are in 2 areas in Minnesota. So I'm currently watching to make sure nothing's good, and we've got 2 in these 2 areas. This one over here by Wolford has definitely decreased in size or decreased in the amount of rotation. But this one has really strengthened. This one has not so much strengthened. So this one, there's either a tornado coming together or there is a tornado on the ground right now. I'll tell you that much. This one, haven't got any more, no confirmed tornadoes, except for this one that had a PDS tornado warning. It was confirmed, but it looks like it's no longer going to be confirmed here. So we're going to be watching you up there. We're going to move to the south, and it looks like Minnesota as well. We're going to move to the south with this storm. It does have a tornado warning. It doesn't look very strong, but it could lead to something. So it is just a lonely supercell out here. Oh, wow, look at Corey Gherkin. Look at his view. He's got a nice view. I'm pretty sure he's just south. I think I've seen that. Corey Gherkin is just south of our tornado warning in Aitkin and Crow Wing County. So he's just south of there. He's driving on Highway 371. And
until 9 p.m. Central. Scattered hail, tennis ball size likely.
Okay, we're gonna move Corey Gherkin out of this. If you're wondering anything about anywhere south, we do have some severe thunderstorm warnings here near Nebraska and parts of Iowa. So we've got some severe thunderstorm warnings, and wow, that is a really nice hail core. And another one. Looks like you're just getting a lot of hail in these storms in almost to Sioux City and Pender, Thurston, Wayne, Pierce, Hadar, Woodland Park coming your way, Foster coming your way. Just some nice hail, maybe some wind here. Anything south of there, the main problem is just some pop-up thunderstorms that are leading to a lot of special weather statements today, especially in Mississippi. We've seen a lot of these. But pretty much south of these 2 interest areas in Minnesota and Iowa and Nebraska, we're not seeing maybe a little bit of Kansas, but we're not seeing too much anything south of that. What in the world? Why is Looks like Brandon Kopic is in Indianapolis. I don't know why he's in Indianapolis, but who knows? Well, okay. And then if we look down here in the old Tennessee, we just got some pop-up storms that had been going on and on throughout the afternoon. Down here in southern West Tennessee, Jackson, Lexington, Henderson, Savannah, Selmer. Just some rain. We did see some storms earlier this afternoon, but that's pretty much cleared out. You might have some more pop-ups coming here from Memphis, but you shouldn't have anything too severe. We haven't seen any severe thunderstorms in Tennessee at all, or in any of these. No severe thunderstorms, just maybe some special weather statements south near Mississippi, Arkansas, and Alabama. So, and North Carolina as well. But all this line of storm over here near Linden. But yeah, so, and then we have some other thunderstorms, non-severe, moving past Alamo, going towards Humboldt, Trenton, Rutherford, Dyer. These are actually moving north, if I'm not mistaken. So you may get some rumbles of thunder in Rutherford, Dyer, maybe get hit Dyer, Trenton, possibly Humboldt, moving through O'Brien, Troy, Union City, Martin, Palmersville, South Fulton, and Woodland Mills. Coming towards you in Murray, Mayfield, Water Valley, Wingo, Farmington, Clinton, Benton, Hardin, Hickory, Fancy Farm. All these storms are going to be moving north. Paducah, you could be impacted by these storms, but it's nothing too severe as of now. Because the environment isn't as favorable as we're seeing up here in Nebraska, Iowa, parts of Kansas, and Minnesota. We do have a new tornado warning issued in Minnesota just south of Grand Rapids. I have not looked. This is moving east. So Hill City, make sure we are ready for this. I can't really tell what I'm looking at because of all the reflectivity. But anyways, right here I'm guessing, and it's moving east. So Blackberry, yep, right there. Yep, there it is. Blackberry, you could be impacted if this shifts north. So it's mostly going east over 169, and this could be extended if this rotation continues. It does look pretty nice there. This is near Blandon Industrial Forest. If you are in that area near Blandon Industrial Forest, Rember State Forest, Golden Anniversary State Forest, near 169, and south of Grand Rapids near Pogama Lake, Harristown Road, Mishawaka Road, River Road. If you're anywhere there, you gotta be ready. Also on Sugar Lake Trail and also on 17 near the Sugarbrook Golf Course and the Sissabackawet Lake. If you're in any of those areas in south, Hill Lake, 169, if you're anywhere along Highway 169, I would just be ready. Anywhere in this from Hill City to probably just south of Grand Rapids near the Wagon Wheel Mobile Home Park. So if you're anywhere near that on Highway 169, you need to be in your safe spot. In any of these other areas, that I've named off, you need to be in your safe spot immediately. And we are going to be watching the storm closely. We're going to be watching these storms as the night goes on.
Dangerous place to be. Very dangerous place to be with things with it. Just got a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, by the way, for areas south of Sioux City.
Okay, I'm going to take a look at our outlooks for today. If you haven't seen it, here you go. So, if you're wondering why we're seeing the severe weather up here in Minnesota and Nebraska, Iowa, parts of Kansas, is because we've got two enhanced risk, and a very large slight risk, and into a marginal risk, and a whole nother area with a T-storm risk and a marginal risk here in Mississippi and parts of northern to middle Alabama on the western side, a new special weather statement in Bowling Green, if you haven't already seen that. Maybe some parts of West Tennessee, a little bit. Okay, so near Collierville, Walnut, Corinth, Corinth and Walnut, and Mississippi, Collierville, and West Tennessee, Selmer, Savannah, Bolivar, just south of Henderson, and which would be in Finger, Bethel Springs, Hornsby, just south of Sillerton, Morris Chapel. Those are some areas that are in the marginal risk. Slight risk is very large, along with this marginal and enhanced risk. So that's why you're seeing most of this. Okay, so if you have not already, that is our outlook today, and our tornado outlook is no different than what you'd see in an enhanced risk, a 5% tornado risk and a 2% tornado risk for the Nebraska storms, and the Minnesota storms get a 5. If you're wondering about the wind threat, a large, incredibly large 15% and 5% wind risk and a 30% and hatched risk in Nebraska and parts of Colorado as well. So in that area is where you're seeing a lot of wind, more wind. Minnesota, Wyoming, Montana, seeing some wind there, and the hail threat. Here's some, not probabilistic. Here's our hail threat, a large hatched risk with a 30% and 15% in Minnesota and in Wyoming, Nebraska, and a little bit of South Dakota, and some of Iowa, and it's a pretty large area, but make sure you're staying weather aware tonight. We're not always going to be live for the whole outbreak, but we always will be ready. All right, thank you everyone for your watching, and make sure you are staying on track with us. We will be on standby with this severe weather outbreak and tornado outbreak, but still, we'll see you guys later, and we'll keep you covered.